All right, welcome back to another exciting episode of Good Government Communicating. Chief Paul Tomasi, your chief of all things safe and sacred, Chip Rarig, your city administrator. I'm also returning election signs, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. We retrieved those from the right-of-way. Yep. Thanks for the PD's help as well.
Public Works.
Start off with some thanks. Today's the 2nd of October. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. You're buying flooring this weekend. That sounds very exciting. Thank God I'm not. Thanks to the Carmel Residents Association for their candidate forum last night. It was really well done, well run, good pertinent policy questions. Thanks CRA, and thanks also to Congressman Farr for proctoring. He and I spoke yesterday afternoon. He had some questions, some stats and things. So I think it went really well. So thanks. Council agenda next week. The council is going to do my performance evaluation on Monday afternoon. That's always a good time. And then on Tuesday, we've got the North Dune Restoration Project update. We've got a budget status update and an appeal of a Forest and Beach Commission regarding a tree removal. So that should be an exciting meeting as well. Regarding election campaign signs, just to confirm, private signs are not permitted in the public right-of-way in our planted areas, our mini parks, our maxi parks, our medians, anywhere. So we have retrieved those election campaign signs that have been placed. We're not destroying them. We're not going to throw them away. They'll be available up at Public Works for retrieval. Again, I'm going to deliver some to some folks right after this. Just please be respectful. We had a lot of signs. We had signs for candidates for the city of Monterey in our village that were retrieved. So good effort. Thank you, Public Works. Thank you, PD. Thank you, Planning, for plucking those out of the ground. Please keep them on private property and work with the adjacent private property owner before you put a sign on their fence or their property, please. It should make sense, but please do that. So again, we'll have something later in the Friday letter that talks about pickup instructions. And the final note regarding the election, Chief, is that beginning Monday the 5th, so just in a couple days, we will have election ballot drop-offs at the HML book drop-off. And that'll be available 24/7. We've gone through the elections department with the county for safe handling of ballots. So Ashley Wright has that well in hand. And you can drop off your ballot at the HML book drop up until 8 p.m. on Election Day. So you have almost a month to drop off your ballot. And just a reminder, because of COVID-19, we don't have a ballot box here at City Hall. You cannot drop off your ballot, unfortunately, here at City Hall this year because of COVID. So anyway, lots of other ways you can drop off your ballot. You can drop off your ballot for any election at any return box in Monterey County, ballot return box, that is to say. You can vote early by mail. We got our ballots yesterday in PG in the mail, so we can do that immediately as well. So anyway, please get out, and no matter what your affiliation or your feelings are, please vote. It's so important. A lot of people in other countries don't have that right, so get out and vote.
Great.
That's what I got.
Well, Chip, it's October. And each October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So your public safety departments, fire, ambulance, and police will all be wearing pink, either pink shirts, pink patches, combination of both. This year, because of the pandemic, we have pink face masks. This one's blue, but we have pink ones. They have pink neck things. So we're all pinked out to raise awareness for breast cancer. The police department is also, through the POA, going to do something a little different this year. For October, November, and December, I have authorized them to wear facial hair. Oof. They're growing beards for a benefit, and it's all money raised. Each officer who does it has to dig deep in their wallet and donate money. The POA is going to be donating money. It's going to go to cancer research.
And awareness.
So it's a good cause.
That's great. Fantastic.
I'm a lot like the New York Yankees, if you're a baseball fan. Yankees don't allow any facial hair on their players. The Red Sox do. So I've always been a New York Yankee type of owner. But in 2020, anything is possible.
You're going to get in trouble for that.
I've caved in,
You're going to get in
and
trouble.
I'm allowing facial hair. So we're going to go ahead and do it. But I know it's going to be positive because we're going to raise a bunch of money. And in November, I told him I would grow facial hair, and that's in honor of our former chief, Don Fusilier, who was known for his beard, and he's the last one to really have one here. So I said, you know what, I'll do it for November, so get ready.
Yeah, and these will be well maintained. I mean, the Chief Fusilier's was always trimmed up very nicely, and he maintained it very well.
Yeah, no beards over a half inch in length. That was my rule. So that's short.
Get out the tape measure.
This morning, we had a very eventful morning. We participated in Leadership Carmel, hosted by the Carmel Chamber with Jenny McMurdo. We had a nice group that we spoke in front of, all socially distanced, masked up, and sanitized. But it was really nice because each of the departments got a chance to share their department functions and how we operate. So it was really positive. It was nice.
It was great. We got to thank our employees and explain what people do, and actually encouraged, these are residents, a combination of residents, business owners, and business operators and employees, to not be shy about saying hello to a city employee and thanking them certainly for what they do. So it was great. It was really well run, Jenny. So great job. Yeah, and they'll be back, and they'll be viewing some of our facilities in November.
November, a tour of some of the facilities, police department and public works. Yeah. So they'll be back. And then in December, they're meeting city council, the
correct
government.
Yes, sir. Right. Talk to electeds. Yep.
A little bit of sad news, actually a lot of sad news. We found out yesterday a sudden passing of a former employee, Bruce Meyer. Bruce Meyer was in our Carmel Fire Department since the 70s. He's a longtime employee who retired a couple years ago. In 2012, when he went over to Monterey to be a Monterey employee, we had a stipulation that most people don't know. We made an agreement with Monterey. They said, you can have Bruce, but anytime we activate our EOC, Bruce needs to be assigned to our EOC. He was that important to us in our communications and our fire work. So he did that up until retirement, and a really tragic loss. And our thoughts and prayers do go out to him and his family as they deal with this. Again, totally unexpected. We were made aware of that yesterday. Yeah. Big loss. So.
Yeah, big loss. Thanks, Chief. Kind words. Well done.
Thanks. That's all I have.
So we have. See you next week.
Take good care.
Take good care. Wear sunscreen.